freshman fall. Yeah, Jomo! My freshman fall, I took Psych 1 because everyone needs to be a Psych major at some point in their college career. Psych major. I'm never going to be a Psych major, but now I'm an English major, so much more lucrative, I know. So anyways, we learned about critical periods, which is basically when a child is developing, if they don't learn something within a certain small amount of time, they might never learn it. This is obviously like a theory and whatever, but if you don't learn to love your mom, so my mother believes that I missed a critical period with my little sister, Gabby. We are 2 years and 11 months apart, and she thinks it should have been 3 years, like total, like could have rounded it off, it would have been better. For whatever reason, we don't get along very well. And it's hurt us for our whole lives because we've always fought. And my mom is just like, yeah, I did something wrong. And then, I know y'all are from Boston, so you guys have Irish guilt, but you don't know Catholic guilt until you know Latin American Catholic guilt. When I became older, I realized that it wasn't nice to be being mean with my sister, so, my mom would be like, Melissa, for some reason, I don't know why it happened, you guys don't get along together, but it just, I just hope that when we're dead and we're with Papa Dios, that you're gonna be friends with your sister, and I'm just like, it didn't happen, it's just probably never gonna happen, but I've been fighting that, because I think I can get along with my sister, but it's very difficult. So, this movie Frozen comes out. Anyone know Frozen? If you don't know, about two sisters, older one's like an ice witch or something, played by Ina Menzel, younger one, something happened, whatever. At the end of the movie, the older one's like very isolated. At the end of the movie, the younger one gets like mortally wounded by the ice witch, and the only way to save her is by an act of love. So my friend tells me this is the perfect sister movie, and I'm like, yes, I'm gonna take my sister to this, and it's gonna be like a metaphor. Just get it? And we're gonna be best friends after this. So first of all, it's a fight to see this movie. The first time we go, the fire alarm goes off in the movie theater twice. And they're like, we're just gonna stop. I don't know what's happening. Just go home. So they give us a refund. The second time we go, we get in line. We're there. We're like, yeah, okay. And they're like, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, the season PM of Frozen is now sold out. So we're like, great. So we go home. So I'm like, we're not missing this. I'm not missing this connection. So anyways, we buy tickets online and go at 10 a.m. in the morning. Needless to say, there's like 3 people there. And like a baby, I think. So, we're watching the movie, and I'm like sitting there, I'm like, oh, we're gonna be best friends. So we're watching the movie, and the movie starts, and of course, like a lot of these things are like resonating with me, and I'm just so tired. I was watching this movie, and the younger sister's like, Elsa, why don't you play with me anymore? I'm so strange. And I'm just like, oh no, I've done this to her. And I'm like having the worst time. And I mean, it's a really good movie, but I was like having an emotional crisis. And my sister was like watching it, like, just having a good time. And and Eva goes, great, and she's all like, let it go. And I'm like, I'm not doing that sound. I might as well be able to sing, but it's not working. So in the movie, basically the act of love that saves the younger sister is that instead of getting a kiss from a prince, she saves her sister from being murdered, right? I know, like, fair. But basically, she saves her sister from being killed, and that's the act of love. And I thought that, that's very beautiful, right? And in the end, it's not the love of a lover, but the love of family, specifically a sister who's estranged from, which can be redeemed. Right. And yeah, right on. So we leave the movie theater, and I was expecting to have kind of this like post kind of like Bible study discussion of like, I really should think of it though. And I'm like, so she got saved. What do you think of that? She goes, Listen, like, what the fuck? You can't be in love with your sister. Like, she's like, sisters can't love each other like that. And I'm like, oh my god. She had completely missed the point. One just over the head, just 100%. And I realized that she did not get the point. The sisterly love can be redemptive. She was just wondering why the prince didn't kiss her and why the sister love worked. So I'm very let down, and my parents pull up, and because she was going somewhere else and I was leaving. And they're like, and I'm like, Mommy, she didn't get the point of the movie. She didn't. And I was like, okay, yeah, bye. And we're driving down US 1, and I realized that my sister, was going to go to college next year, and she's driving down US one, and if you keep driving down the newest one, you get to Maine eventually. I never tried it, but she's driving down, and she's gonna keep getting farther from me unless I try something better, and if I try really